The HQ-9 is more than just a missile system, it's China's bold answer to the world's most advanced air defense networks, and it's changing the game faster than anyone expected. As tensions rise in the Indo-Pacific, this system is gaining global attention. Developed by China with significant inspiration from the Russian S-300, the HQ-9 isn't just a copy, it's a statement of independence and ambition from Beijing's military complex. While its exterior design and core concept reflect Russian roots, the internal systems, tracking radars, and target engagement software have evolved into something uniquely Chinese. The HQ-9 made its first public appearance in the early 2000s, but its development traces back to the 1980s when China started importing and studying Soviet technology. Over time, as China's military industry matured, engineers began integrating Western and indigenous systems into what eventually became the HQ-9. One of the system's most notable features is its versatility. It can engage aircraft, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and even stealth targets at varying altitudes and distances. From a technical perspective, the HQ-9 uses a solid-fuel rocket booster and reaches speeds up to Mach 4.2. Its maximum range is around 200 kilometers for aircraft targets, and roughly 30 kilometers for ballistic missile threats, depending on the variant. Newer versions like the HQ-9B and HQ-9C extend these capabilities further. The HQ-9's radar is a key strength, a phased array tracking radar with 360-degree coverage that can track over 100 targets simultaneously and engage multiple threats at once. But what makes the HQ-9 even more strategically valuable is its mobility. Mounted on an 8x8 transporter erector launcher, it can quickly redeploy to new locations, minimizing vulnerability to preemptive strikes. This mobility is particularly crucial in modern conflict scenarios where fixed air defense positions are often the first to be targeted. The HQ-9's ability to set up, fire, and relocate rapidly is part of what makes it so effective and feared. While it's often compared to the Russian S-300 or even the American Patriot system, the HQ-9 is more than just a middle ground. In some areas, it rivals or exceeds its predecessors. For example, Chinese upgrades include improved digital processing and advanced radar integration, giving it a faster response time and greater ability to distinguish real threats from decoys. Some sources even suggest that the HQ-9 can intercept fifth-generation stealth aircraft, although real-world testing against such targets remains classified or unverified. What adds another layer of importance to the HQ-9 is its export potential. Countries like Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Algeria have either purchased or shown interest in the system. For many nations, the HQ-9 offers a cost-effective alternative to more expensive Western systems while still delivering cutting-edge capabilities. China has even created an export variant known as the FD-2000, which won a notable contract in Turkey over rival American and European systems. This raised concerns in NATO, underscoring how geopolitically significant the HQ-9 has become. From a strategic standpoint, the HQ-9 is a major tool in China's anti-access/area denial (A2/AD) doctrine. Placed along the coastline or on artificial islands in the South China Sea, it creates a protective bubble that deters U.S. and allied aircraft from operating freely in the region. The idea is to make any attempt to penetrate Chinese airspace or its spheres of influence far more costly. The psychological impact alone in knowing there's a sophisticated missile system on the ground is often enough to alter tactical planning. What's especially telling is how quickly the HQ-9 has evolved. Earlier variants were good, but not revolutionary. However, in less than 2 decades, China managed to refine the system into one that now competes with some of the best air defense platforms globally. That rapid innovation points to a larger truth. China's defense industry is no longer just copying, it's innovating and doing so with immense speed and scale. Another point worth noting is the integration of the HQ-9 into China's broader air defense architecture. It doesn't operate in isolation. Instead, it's linked to an extensive command and control network that also includes early warning aircraft, satellite systems, drones, and other surface-to-air systems. This interconnected approach maximizes situational awareness and enables layered defense, making it difficult for any intruder to penetrate without detection. There are also newer developments indicating that China is exploring the use of AI and machine learning within its defense systems, including the HQ-9 network. This would allow the system to identify and prioritize threats faster than human operators. In high-speed, high-intensity conflicts, those split-second decisions could make all the difference. The future of air defense might very well be automated, and China is investing heavily in that direction. Of course, no system is invulnerable. The HQ-9, while formidable, has limitations. Its performance against maneuverable low-altitude cruise missiles in complex terrain is still a subject of debate. Moreover, electronic warfare and cyber attacks could potentially disrupt its radar and communications systems. These are challenges shared by every modern defense platform. Still, the HQ-9's layered approach and integration with electronic countermeasures suggest that China is actively working to mitigate these vulnerabilities. The bigger picture here is not just about one missile system, but about a shift in the global balance of military technology. The HQ-9 is a symbol of China's growing confidence and capability on the world stage. It reflects a broader doctrine of self-reliance, technological ambition, and regional dominance. With systems like this, Beijing is sending a message not just to its rivals, but to the world. We are here, and we are ready. For watchers of military technology and global strategy, the HQ-9 is a system worth watching closely. It marks a transition point where China is no longer playing catch-up, it's setting its own pace. Whether you're a defense analyst, a student of geopolitics, or simply fascinated by cutting-edge military hardware, the story of the HQ-9 offers insights far beyond its launch tube. This has been the NextGen World. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay ahead of the curve, because in this fast-moving world of tech and tactics, you won't want to miss what's coming next.